Hello Virgos, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're drawn to it, cross watchers, everyone is welcome. My readings are not time specific. This is March 20th, 2020. I usually don't even say the date, but just since we're in kind of like heavy energies, different times, I'm going to go ahead and say it. But whenever you come across this, you know, there could be a message in it, and it is for you. Oh, my lights went out there, guys. Okay. I don't like to talk a lot in the beginning, but everything you need to know is in the description box. I am doing personal readings. These readings are specifically for twin flames and starseeds, shamans, way showers, light workers, light warriors, people who resonate with those types of things. I don't like titles, but sometimes they're needed. Definitely don't get bound by them, though. Virgo. I've liked all the readings so far. I think you guys are my fourth sign. You're my first earth sign. Oh, in your meditation, I was feeling a little bit of blockages, blocked energies. I saw mountains. It reminded me of my card that I have. We'll see if it comes out, that represents blockages, but I didn't have to. I did see mountains and pine trees. I'm trying to think, what else was there in your meditation? I don't know. Lots of mountains. There was something else though. Maybe it'll come back to me. Let me get these laid out and we will get started. Virgo. I protect the reading before I get started, guys. Always give my gratitude to my way showers, my guides. Ooh. God, my higher self. I'm not going to keep all those. Ooh, my gosh. I am going to keep them. I don't know. What the fuck? That's never happened. Virgo? Look at this. What the F? The High Priestess, the world, the devil, justice, no, death and justice. That just blew my fucking mind. And then 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I think I have to keep them. I mean, okay, so if you're watching this, you're probably somewhat familiar with tarot. If you're not, I mean, I have to call somebody. No, I don't have to call somebody. I mean, but this is like, what? If you're familiar with tarot, then you know this is crazy. There's what, 76 cards in the tarot, 72, 74. Only 21 of those are major arcana. So out of all of these cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards just came out like that. This should be interesting. Okay. Conflicts and obstacles to overcome. I'm not even gonna, we're just gonna let it, okay, it is what it is. Let's see how it flows. King of Swords. Knight of Swords at the bottom. Oh! I'm not about to play Virgo. I'm not going to play. You know, because I can deal. I know my rising is Virgo. And I'm not going to play with you guys at all. You ain't about to be throwing these cards out at me. Okay, Virgo. Inner strength, what do you got? I'm not about to play Virgo. I can't even. Oh, now you don't know what to say. Nine of Cups. Advice on what you need to know. Temperance. Keep seeing this Sun card at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Final taking possible outcome. Seven of Cups. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I shuffle all the decks and I make sure they're all in the upright before I get started as well, you guys. Oh, I just saw the Devil and the Lovers. Conflicts and obstacles to overcome. It's Temperance. What? King of Swords with the King of Cups. Temperance and Six of Swords. Adoptions to be made. I'm gonna have to go like my weed. I'm just what did I say? Oh, there was a lot of analyzing. I kept having to bring my mind back. I was like, why am I being so analytical about things? I caught myself with that. Inner strength. Temperance at the bottom of the deck again. Five of Swords. Sagittarius energy at the Temperance. Advice on what you need to know. Oh my gosh. Chariot, Cancer at the bottom of the deck. Final take impossible outcome. King of Pentacles. I'm not going to say anything about these cards, okay? Because it's too much. I'll get lost in it, and I'm just going to have to take it as it comes. We're going to do it one by one. It's a lot going on. There is a big cycle ending, and you know I think this is a big completion of a cycle, which in turn would bring in a start of a new cycle. But I think has a lot to do with this cycle that is closing. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, Spirit, what advice can you give us to kick this off, please, guys? I appreciate you. I do. Thank you. Please help me deliver this message clearly. What advice do you have for Virgo about the spread that we're about to go over, please, Spirit? This is where your spirit guides, your way showers, you know, gives them a chance to come through and deliver you a message. Good advice of encouragement. My ears are kind of starting to burn. They're warm at the tips. I don't know what that means. It's not something that usually happens to me. I'd have to be pretty fucking hot mad for that to happen to me. Child of Light at the bottom of the deck. Let me get a drink of water. Okay, guys. Let's see what it is. Number 27, Pano Pano, Immeasurable Power of the Heartway. Let's get it popping. That's the number 20. It's all been like 25, 27. Okay. The heart has the power to heal in a way that the mind cannot understand. Do not allow your mind to distract or frighten you. You are a beautiful child of the universe, and divine love lives within your heart. A willing heart is all that you need to transform any situation that is troubling you. Recognizing this power does not evoke feelings of pressure or anxiety, but rather of peace and joy. Lightness of heart and relief of mind are here for you now. The divine within your heart has the power to transform a situation that is troubling you. Do not be intimidated or think that it is too much for you or the divine to handle. So don't be intimidated by this, because this is a lot. Do not allow yourself to intellectualize or analyze the situation to a point of feeling confused or paralyzed. What did I say out of the meditation? I felt like so analytical about something. Like, I'm like, why am I analyzing this? It was about my readings. It was about how I was going to do something. I don't even know if I can remember what it was, but I was like, I am analyzing the shit out of this, and I'm supposed to be meditating. And then I'm like, okay, Virgo, that's Virgo energy, right? So yeah. You're analyzing the shit out of something. Healing through the heart on any and all issues that have plagued you or a loved one can and will happen. Let your heart feel the faith it needs to feel so that it can rest in joy. Divine healing wants to flow abundantly for you. Open up and receive it without hesitation or condition. Unconditional love. Okay, Virgo, see? I had to go get my weed. Fucking with y'all. Okay. I got weed, but shit. If you smoke, you might want to fire it up while we getting into this. So basically, we're starting off over here with this once in a lifetime type of an energy. I'm not kidding. Like, this is so powerful. This is something huge. So you guys are going to have to give me a second to look at it. And then what comes out with it? The Six of Cups. Soulmate, twin, or sorry, I didn't mean to say that. So maybe, yeah, twin flame. Obviously, probably. A divine union here. This could be somebody you've spent many lifetimes with. This is thinking back to the past, nostalgia, remembering better times. This is someone that you probably know from the past, for a long time, or that you have known in past lives. 5 major arcanas we have right here. How many do we have all together so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And 3 kings. King of Swords, King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Pentacles. All right. High Priestess, Pisces energy. The World, all the fixed signs. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Bam. Capricorn, the Devil. Scorpio, the Death card. Justice, Libra. Everybody's here. Don't get caught up on the sign or the genders, guys. Okay. So the High Priestess is somebody who's very in tune. She knows the hidden secrets. This is, you're in tune with your intuition. Higher knowledge, occult knowledge, seeing beyond the veil. Pisces energy. Closing out a huge cycle. It can be travel. I don't think so. Look, but we'll look at it. Closing out a huge cycle. Big. This is a big... I feel this is a huge completion. This is something really big, Virgo. The Devil energy is here. Freeing yourself from maybe a cycle that you've been stuck in for a long time, an addiction, a toxic situation. I'm not going to go all into it because this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for every Virgo or everybody. It's going to come through for who needs to hear it, okay? That was what I was analyzing in my, oh my gosh, in my meditation. That's what it was. I was saying, I need to start telling people it's not going to resonate for every sign. And there was other stuff too, but that was one of them. That's funny. Yeah, it's not going to resonate for every sign, every Virgo, right? It's for who needs to hear it. And somebody, this is a message. So I do hope somebody gets it. Please leave me a comment if this resonates for you. I mean, it's not like there's going to be even 50 people who probably see this. So if you're watching it, chances are it's for you. Okay, so freeing yourself from some type of addiction. You know, addictions can be drugs, sex, money, people, anything that you do too much of that keeps you trapped and feeling stuck and bound. The Devil energy can represent fear. It's anything that keeps you in fear, that keeps you bound or stuck from doing something. Devil energy, right? Closing out a big cycle. Seeing, like, it's almost like conquering this Devil energy with this High Priestess here. Death card, big ending, big transformation. This World card and this Death card is the ending and transformation of something. There's justice, balance, restored, okay, something. But then there's also the Six of Cups. So, and then at the bottom over here, we have the Ten of Wands. Oh, goddamn. Underneath that, the Lovers. Ten of Wands. You know, laying down some type of burden. There's another 10, another closure, another completion, rebirth, the Sun, right? There's, that's what I'm saying. There's really big cycle being, this is like, the World card can be like an accomplishment. You see he's wearing that crown there? It's like I feel like this is an accomplishment, Virgo. Alright, I mean, I don't need any, I just need one more, please, Spirit. You're going to tell me about the Six of Swords. Oh. Six of Swords, the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I mean, sorry, Six of Cups, and then the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Cancer energy coming out here with the Chariot. So that's just ascension right now at this point. It is big movement forward. Like I said, this is an accomplishment. This is a completion. When you close out these huge cycles, you hop on your Chariot where you've balanced out some energies within yourself to be able to raise your vibration. That's the Chariot. It's taking you further, higher up on your ascension towards your soul purpose, towards your destiny, basically. And then there's soulmate energy here. But I mean, okay, let's look at it, because this could be soul tribe coming in. You know, this doesn't have to be romantic. We do have the Lovers over here. But I'm just saying, this could be more than one person too, because this is so big. This is just a big completion where you're leveling up. You've raised your vibration for sure. You've transformed and transmuted some type of devil energy, not, you know, toxic energy, something that you just, you know, that you might, it was a big deal, huge. You've done something here. Now up here we have mental and spirit, physical, I mean, mental and spiritual with the Cups and the Swords, right? That's thoughts and communication with feelings, intuition, emotions, love, the Cups, right? The King of Swords is somebody who puts his head over his heart. He thinks very logically, communicates clearly, just, you know, but really is very more mental and logical about things. The King of Cups is somebody who's very, you know, deep with their feelings. They have very deep feelings about things, but they also are in control of their feelings, right? And this is showing up in conflicts and obstacles to overcome. So balancing, like I was talking about with that chariot, it's balancing those, the spiritual and the mental. Two of Cups there again. Talks about twin souls in this deck. The Emperor. So here, King, King, Emperor. I don't get caught up on genders too much, but this is definitely a masculine energy that we're looking at up here. Okay. Oh, I didn't even get one of these. That's what I'm saying. Look at that. I forgot to even get one of these. This was so much down here. Sheesh. All right, hold on. Thank you, Spirit. Of course, the dove, the message. To me, a lot of times, this is receiving some type of message. It's communication that way. But it's the dove. This is like divine communication, right? Spiritual. Oh, look. Okay. We'll get back to this. But there's something to this bird, this dove and this bird that's connected to the devil there. Look at that. It's like being delivered from something here. You are being delivered from this devil energy. Okay, bottom of the deck is the sun again. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Come and knock on my door. I've been waiting for you. Okay. I'm not gonna do that again. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot, guys. Okay, divine feminine energy. A lot of people being involved. Winds of change. Just give me one, please. Thank you. Okay, now that card there, that card can represent your job. Can represent, you know, anything to do with your job. It can also represent breaking chains to me, like that chain there, that the bird is attached to the devil, right? Well, there's a broken chain. This is something that's kept you weighed down, kept you anchored down sometimes. I want to see something real quick. Un momento. Ooh, now is your time. Now is the time to build your empire, it says. Strong role model, civilization, father. I mean, this could be to do with work as well. I mean, just work as far as like building towards your empire or somebody's. It's very like leadership type of a role here. This is very, very masculine. I'm trying to see if this is, I don't think this is like 3 people, you know? I really don't. I think this is balancing that mental and emotional. This is a masculine energy. I think I have to get one more card. You won't have to tell me. I mean, look, 2 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, and we have it over here too. Just saying. What's up with that? Ooh. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got 2 flipped. Judgment, another major arcana. Oh, the Empress, another major arcana. So now we have the Empress and the Emperor. We have the High Priestess here at the bottom of the deck. Hold up. Wait a minute. Pump your brakes. Okay, Virgo. I know I asked for it. I got more cards. Yeah. Wow. The Empress and the Emperor. This is the most cards I've had out on the table in a while. No wonder we got the 7 of Cups and the possible outcome. This doesn't have to be union with another person, But what this is union. This may be within one's own self. Becoming whole. Balancing your masculine and feminine. You're coming, this is a big completion. It's like, breaking a big chain, being freed, being delivered from a, this could be something that you have, this could be a karmic, I don't know what this is. If this is generational, like this devil energy is something that your ancestors struggled with as well. You've struggled with in previous lifetimes. It's like that kind of huge completion and accomplishment, level up, that's there. And then I do think this is like a twin flame type of an energy reading. So this is somebody doing that, becoming whole within themselves. But also, of course, there's like another energy here, but that's first. That is happening. Okay. Now we have Judgment. In this deck, this Judgment card is, it also has a lot to do with spirituality. It's like answering that call, right? In regular decks, it's the trumpet being blown, sounding the trumpet. It's reconciliation. It's second chances. It's judgment, though, too. The path you have chosen has led you to your present place. The key to liberation is to accept and understand this. Spiritual enlightenment, awakening, peace. The Empress in this deck is very nurturing. It's taking care of Mother Earth. And then the Emperor is like the leader, right? That's the perfect balance. Just like these two kings here. It's like the king of air and the king of water. The king of the thought, mastering your mind and your emotions. And breaking free. And like, okay. Please, if you're not familiar with tarot, I want to convey to you how much major arcana this is. This is definitely not something that, if you will know what I'm talking about if you're going through this. This is a major awakening. You probably feel like shook, for real. Let's keep going. We're going to bring it all back together. Adaptions to be made. We have a whole bunch of shit over here too, guys. Okay, I'll tell you. There's too many cards for me to just, okay. The first four is the Star card, the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. No. Okay, so coming out right underneath the Star card was the Seven of Swords. Coming out underneath the Knight of Pentacles is the Knight of Cups. Then the Seven of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles underneath that. Guess what came out of underneath the Three of Swords? The Lovers. Once again, un momento. A choice is offered to you that could change everything. Listen to your heart's guidance. Follow the path of love. Sacred and profound. Oh, wow. Sacred and profane love. Moral choices. Soulmates. Okay. That's it. I just wanted to see what they said about the Lovers in this deck. So, they say the chariot, when you hop on that chariot, it's like taking you towards your North Star. It's taking you towards this star energy, this wish fulfillment, this healing, soul purpose. Okay, first of all, one thing that's coming through with this Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups is taking it slow with that. taking it slow with the offering any type of love or any offers that are being made to you, or that they may be slow coming with this soulmate energy. Now, I don't know. Just give me a sec. At the bottom of the deck over here, I wanted to go back. Wisdom, feminine intuition, ancient mysteries. Your wisdom springs from the earth, the stars, and ancient cosmic knowledge. Trust what you know to be true. It's like listening to your intuition here, like having whatever this awakening is that you're having, whatever this calling is that you're hearing. Trust your inner knowing. You have your old soul. Whoever this reading is for, you have lived many lifetimes. That's what the Six of Cups is here about. You have ancient knowledge. So coming in under this star card is the Seven of Swords, but look what just fell out, the Six of Cups. We got the Six of Cups twice now. This is remembering in this deck, we obviously have twin flames here. I've already said that. That energy is here. That's why all that energy is coming through as well. But that's not just what this means. This is remembering who you are, your past lives. This has something to do with your past lives. Okay. I never noticed there was a cat there. That's like one of those Egyptian cats. It makes me think of Egypt. Swear to God. I never noticed there was a cat. And this is the deck that, I mean, everybody has, not everybody has it, but a lot of people use these decks, tarot readers, especially on YouTube. And so, you know, everybody's, if you watch tarot, you've probably seen these cards. However, never have I ever noticed that there's a cat right there. I don't know what that means. Something. I'll tell you. There's a mouse right there. The cat and mouse? No, I don't know. Just give me a sec, guys. That's a lot, and I'm probably going to keep them. I didn't realize it was that many, though. Holy shit. How does this happen? How did I have that? I've never done, like, no, this is so much. Oh my God. We're going to run out of room, guys. I'm going to have to put them back together, but I like to be able to look it back over. I'm going to have to squeeze it in, guys. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All throughout the readings, there's been a couple of recurring themes. The messages have all been individual, but at the same time, it's go time. That's come through. It's like it's not, this is it. It's time to embrace your knowings. It's time to embrace your high priestess energy. It's time to embrace what you're passionate about. It's time to embrace your truth, face your fears. This is it. Like, that's been the theme throughout these, is like, it's time. It's go time. This is, you know, you got this Chariot. It's time to act now. It's time to move forward, taking the reins of your life, act decisively. You know, it helps, you're helping others as well, triumph over adversity, possible journeys. Then to this Judgment card, you know. This is conflicts and adaptations to be made. Like, this is awesome energy right here. But there's something that's conflicting about it. This is an obstacle. So balancing this, so balancing this masculine and feminine energy, balancing the thoughts with the feelings, with the intuition, and breaking that chain is showing up here as there's some type of obstacle, but that doesn't, I mean, either way, this is a divine union, this is a divine counterparts, and it's also, like I said, union within self. Something is playing out here that has played out, I believe, within a past life. I've probably gotten something similar. You know, I know I've probably gotten things about past lives, but I don't know. This is maybe one of the first times it's come through so strong. That this is something that's played out in a previous life. But it's come back around here. It's coming back, this Seven of Swords. It can be returning after, you know, over here we have the Five of Swords. It's like, you know, the Seven of Swords, it can say that be careful, the things you skip now can trip you up later because you might have to come back, you know, or it can also be, you know, it's usually like a lying or cheating or stealing type of an energy. But it's coming underneath this Star card and this healing and remembering who you are. And then we have the Seven of Swords over here and the and the Three of Swords, the heartbreak. It's like this Seven of Swords and this Three of Swords that's 10 swords. That's a completion of this heartbreak and betrayal and this, you know, some type of cheating or lying behavior. There's karmic energy here as well with this Karma card. And then there's this key with the divine masculine energy. I almost feel like there's something going on right now where you have a chance to do something differently this time. Or maybe somebody else has a chance to do something differently this time. But this is an advice or adaptations to be made. So it's you see how I keep coming back. Like once I get to the next, I can go back and kind of see that more clearly. And I'm going to have to come back and see what the advice is with this because there's so much. But I do know that this is, you would know what I'm talking about because you have to have some type of inclination that you're dealing with somebody that you've had lifetimes with before. This is, there's some, you know, let me see. Like I said, there's something here. Like the devil, this is the second time. Capricorn is coming out there. Four of Swords at the bottom. So overindulging sometimes with that Nine of Cups there. Especially with the devil and the Nine of Cups. That's like, sometimes you can have too much of a good thing, right? It's a lot of, if it's, you see where that came out of there? It's an end of something there. So you're feeling very conflicted on the inside, even though you've got, because this is heavy, you have a lot going on. No wonder, like literally we have the Seven of Cups here in the final. So I don't think this is something that's going to get solved in the next week. I mean, what the fuck have you laid on me here, Virgo? There's the Five of Swords. This is being very conflicted. I feel like it's mental confliction because we're looking at your inner strength right here. And we have this devil energy with the 5 of Swords, with the 9 of Cups, with this card that represents quick and sudden changes or endings. You know, there can be danger lurking. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you guys. I'm just kind of like, I have to do what I feel like I need to do, drawn to do to pull this message out. Kind of got to go forward to go back, right? Wait until I show you all this shit. That is fucking beautiful. Wow. Okay. Okay. You have Virgo. This energy is epic. That might be what I call this reading. Epic. But you are internally conflicted and struggling with something, you know, that feels good. It's wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. But it can be overindulgence, like I said, especially coming out with the devil. It's too much of a good thing sometimes. So there's something here that you know needs to end. And it is here. It's happening. It's like you've been delivered. You know, like if you can break this, that's when the floodgates open to this energy. What is it for you? You know, it's going to be different for everybody. It's a toxic, it's a toxic energy. This could even be like I don't want to say family curse. It's not. Please don't get scared or be weirded out. But this is like a devil energy that it's such an accomplishment to overcome. I know over here an adaptations to be made. I feel like there's some type of fear, or I don't know if there's a fear, but somebody's wanting to invest but there's heartbreak here and karmic shit. But there's the key and the divine masculine and the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Well, I don't know. I'm feeling my way through this, Virgo. It's a lot of cards. It's a lot of energy, and it's and you're probably like, bitch, I'm trying to feel my way through it too. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and fast forward a little bit and look at advice on what you need to know. So in advice on what you need to know, we had the Temperance card, right? We had the Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. This is balancing and healing. This is alchemy. This is bringing into form things out of the ethers sometimes. It's like that balancing, like I said, the spiritual and the physical. It's also like angel communication. It's tempering and balancing, right? This is a second, like there's something that you're embarking on this journey, this awakening, this spiritual journey. It's time to take action that way, but it's like you're knowing that this is tempering and balancing. This is, so anyway, real quick, the Two of Cups came out with that soulmate energy. Balancing, you know, you see these 2 cups there with the Temperance. It's like one cup is pouring into the other one. This is that, you know, this could definitely be some type of union bringing into coming into a union. Eight of Cups is quick moving energy, very quick messages coming in very quickly. Flashes of understanding in this deck. You see all the light, the energy, the lights flashing up around her, these flashes of understanding, you know. It's happening very quickly. The lovers energy. Blooming, you're going, you know, this is can represent you're going to be invited somewhere or get engaged. The four-leaf clover, the card of luck, you know, blessings. So that's fucking beautiful. Look at that, all of that right there. That's showing up in advice and what you need to know. So that's what I was kind of feeling down here. See how you got to go forward to go back. So I didn't speak too much on this adaptions to be made. It's like but there's definitely some offers being made here. That this Three of Swords is like, I almost feel like it's this healing from, like I said, the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. That's 10 swords. That's a completion. That's the ending of this backstab, betrayal, heartbreak. It's the end of that. Sneaky behavior. There's some type of completion here of that type of an energy. I almost want to say like it's safe, but take it slow, right? Healing of these karmic cycles. Something's happened now. Well, it will. Like it will. The adaptions to be made. Allow for the healing first of this Three of Swords energy. First, there needs to be healing. Every single one of the readings, you are the fourth or fifth reading that I've done, has gotten the Three of Swords. So much healing of the heart. You know, there's talks about that there too. It's like this healing. So, but that's what's happening now. So, you know, adaptions to be made or to allow for this healing. Nothing needs to move too slow here. Even with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like being slow. With the Page of Pentacles, there's, you know, not making big investments, making small steps, small investments, starting small. Because you're you're still like breaking this chain, this devil energy, whatever it is for you. You know, there's still mental confliction, but balancing is happening. Awakening is happening. Oh yeah, also with all that bomb ass energy over here, and advice on what you need to know is that you are a twin flame if you didn't know it and you're watching this and this is for you. And that is coming in. Now I don't want to say union because these are big things. So this is either the jump off start of finding out that you are that, or this is a union. It's that activation. It is these two, divine feminine and divine masculine, and it is within as well. But that's why I'm saying I don't know if this is union, but it is for twin flames. This one. With all that energy over there, the Ace of Cups, it begins with self-love, right? First, you have to fill your own cup. I want to say that this is not union yet, because we're ending here with this Seven of Cups, which talks about confusion. You know, you don't ever want to make a decision in the Seven of Cups energy, because that's not clear. Emotions aren't clear, actually. And the moon is, as I'm saying that, the moon is right there, and the Three of Swords is poking out. The Eight of Cups is where the deck split, right? So Page of Cups. This one talks about innocence. It's, you know, naive. It's the emotions are still immature. That's what I was getting at. That's what I was feeling before we even got over here. So I don't want to say this is union. I want to say this is, I think this is the meeting. and that shakeup that you feel when you are activated and awakened. So congratulations to you. There it is. So this is the card I was thinking of in the meditation with the mountain, because I was feeling this blockage. And this energy, this stagnant. Okay, so I could feel my energy, and when I was tapped into Virgo, and like my energy before I tap into the sign or whoever I'm doing a reading for, I make sure that it's flowing pretty clear and it's, you know, and so that way I can feel the difference of the energy shift when I tap into the sign or whoever I'm doing it for. This blockage is this, by the way, side note real quick. This blockage is whatever this devil energy is. You see that Capricorn symbol right there? That's that Capricorn energy. Anyway, so I did have to kind of like take some deep breaths and clear the energy out and push out. Like it felt like the energy kept, instead of flowing, you know, smoothly, it felt like it would get stuck or stagnant. And then I was seeing the mountains. It made me think of a blockage or something like that. So here's this blockage with this King of Pentacles energy that can definitely be Virgo energy. This is my first one that the relationship came through really heavy. This is because this is kind of like being activated or awakened, I believe, by your twin. You know, this could be having more than one offer too. You know, this is going to go a couple of different ways for people. You know, this could be somebody that is confused and they don't know, like they might have multiple offers. Anyway, like I said, there's no need, you don't do anything in Seven of Swords energy. And that's possible outcome. The possible outcome is that you are going to need to wait. There is a need to mature spiritually and emotionally. It's premature. So obstacles to overcome are reaching this spiritual and mental maturity, reaching this Emperor and Empress energy. It's here, but first, like, this chain has to be broken. You know, this spiritual growth has to happen. This awakening has occurred, but now you have to kind of like, now it's time to do the work. Because you have divine union. You know, advice and what you need to know is you do have that. It's not like the finish line. It's not the ultimate goal. You can't rush through what this is. Welcome to this journey. Doesn't mean that you're going to have, you know, your soulmate. Listen, some people, it doesn't mean that you're ever going to be with this person. But if you do, it's a beautiful thing. I'm just going to say that. It's like, put that out there. That way people aren't, you know, just to save yourself. Oh, you can't do it. With these type of unions, that's why all these cards came out. You're going to go through it the way you're going to go through it. But I can give you a tip. Don't make union your ultimate goal. Not even close. This is a journey of self-healing, self-mastery, self-union, balancing mind, body, and soul. Harmonizing, healing yourself so you can heal others. That's more what this is about. And, you know, there's lots of opinions. I'm going to make a video about it because I don't have all the answers and I don't even pretend to. I'm on this journey along with everybody else and learning as I go. But these types of unions are usually unions where once you're able to balance and master yourself to a certain extent, then, and the other person has as well, this is like your two pieces of the same oversoul, two pieces of the same, you know, you're just like closer. And, you know, soulmate, that's why I say soulmates and twin flames, there's no one that's better than the other. They're just a little bit different. You know, you're more, when you have a twin, when you're incarnated at the same time with your twin, you're both vibrating at the same frequency. You both have like an identical vibration. Twins. Because you're from the same oversoul. This is for somebody. I'm going to make a video about this. I haven't even gone this deep into it. So, you know, if you're able to obtain that, that vibration to a certain level within yourself, and you can come together with somebody else who's the exact same, it's a bigger boom. It's a bigger impact. It's a bigger shock wave. It's something you can really be impactful here on the earth, because you're both, and you know, so it takes a long time to get there, to, you know, so that's what I'm saying. Like, whoo, woosah and breathe. Like, this is, don't, you, most of us do hit the ground running thinking we're just like, gonna rush, we're gonna get there. Nah, bruh. Slow and easy wins the race. There's no need to rush. It's a long, I mean, like, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, baby. So yeah, there's a need to, for me to tell you that, apparently. But you, like, you're there. You're gonna get there. Look at him looking over there like, oh, I want that. I want that. This King of Cups, he's looking right over it, like this whole divine union thing that I just went over there with that Temperance and Two of Cups and the Lovers and all of that. But, you know, patience, young grasshopper. There's still a lot you don't know. There's still some blockages and hurdles. There's still some devil energies to free yourself from. But the other thing about this is, like I said, it makes impacts. It makes ripples throughout time and space. Because time isn't real anyway. But like that, when I say throughout time and space, I mean like this makes ripples through your ancestry, through your past lives. This is chance to heal. Like, yeah. Atone for, make right. You might be struggling a bit, you know, with like, you know, 9 of Cups, like there's, I don't know, like you might not think that whatever this devil energy is, you know, they say denial or what, acceptance is the first step. It's like maybe you need to take that first step to realizing that you even have this devil energy. You even have this problem. So maybe that's where we start, because that's what's going to help you. That's like one of the first things that you're going to need to do. Because it's time, like it's time to take action. It's time for justice. It's time for this transformation. It's time for you to listen to your intuition. It's time for you to close this cycle and start this next big one. There will be many more. But yeah, Virgo, shit. I have never gotten that many major arcanas out at one time. Just, whoa, just fall out of the deck like that. I mean, wow. You've got the key here. You may be needing to let go, yeah, letting go of some control and just kind of slow down to a pace, you know, like that's what I was saying, like feel like taking it slow with this love. I think you're wanting to rush in, and it's not really that type of a journey, buddy. It's not that type of a rodeo. I like partio. It's not that type of a partio. Interesting, Virgo. Damn. Congratulations. All of my readings have kind of been for, I've gotten the impression that these are new people that are awakening, like brand new, like just now getting hit with this. So I'm excited about that. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot, guys. I mean, what else would I expect? Because we got all these damn cards. Discernment. Look beyond immediate appearances. You are provided for in all ways. Follow your passion. Get ready for big changes. That's a message. And then I seem like go of control again. Yeah, okay, so this is somebody that, yeah, you're shook. Determination. You know where you're going and you will get there at the bottom. Yeah, this is somebody that's definitely starting this journey. Immerse yourself in artistic and creative expression. Both fish animals there, water animals. I don't know what that means, but immerse yourself in artistic and creative expression. Oh, well. Dive deep. It's time to dive deep. Here it is. Immerse yourself in artistic and creative expression. Your subconscious mind is the playground of your imagination, which waits to be called out by your willingness to unleash the bonds of personal convention and social restraints to challenge, and suppress the usual limits you've placed on yourself regarding artistic expression. This means nothing less than to release your familiar sense of identity and stretch the boundaries of your creative mind. It's not a matter of believing or disbelieving that you have talent for any kind of creative pursuits. It's a matter of surrendering to the imaginative impulse that's begging you. I'm getting ahead of myself. It's a matter of surrendering to the imaginative impulse that's begging to be expressed in some form. So drop underneath those restrictive beliefs and tap into this most natural drive towards creative, artistic expression. Perhaps something you've always wanted to do but have stopped yourself until now. Feel it in all its depths and dimensions, then throw yourself into it. Whether it's singing, dancing, painting, drawing, writing, or some other path. This is food for your heart and soul. Don't put it off any longer. It's time to take that plunge. Additional associations, creativity, grace, adaptation, and playfulness. Okay, guys, I was feeling drawn to do one of these as well. So time to dive deep. There's something that you need to, you have some type of channel, creative channel that you're needing. That's the blockage. That's what you need that stagnant energy. Yes. Okay, thank you. So yeah, you're needing to tap in into your depths, the depths of your emotions, and you have some type of channel that you're needing to release that through. Remember when I said you might be in denial, or not denial, but like you might not yet have accepted that something is a problem? We're going to keep that card. It came out. Always, and I'm not going to read this one, but it came out. Don't stick your nose in other people's business, and and be careful of how much of your private life you're sharing with other people. That's just a side note with that card. Denial. The word can be a mean, scary place. Sometimes you need to shut out all the ugliness and only give your attention to pleasant, pretty things. But you've taken it too far. Don't cover your ears and deny reality. When you're in denial about your problems and hope they go away on their own, you may put yourself in danger. Even a small difficulty can easily become a real mess if you refuse to deal with it. The lighter side of this card. Things are not nearly as bad as you feared. Don't exaggerate, right? The darker side. Pain and fear are helpful tools that alert you when something is wrong. Don't ignore them. So whatever this devil energy is for you, you know what it is, right? Don't ignore it. But and it's not nearly as bad as you think. It's like once you break this chain, once you liberate yourself from this fully, you're going to wonder why you didn't do it sooner. Okay, Virgo?